I'm not handing it to the guard.
He's then just gonna like turn, like his hand has the three other badges in it. He's just gonna put it in front of you pointedly.
She's gonna kind of look at all you guys and then like kind of roll her eyes really harshly and then
You want us
like
to look
hand it
away?
over. It's fine. She's gonna say, if I were alone, I might do things differently, but it's okay. Don't always have to use the front door. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
He takes the pin and he takes all four of them. And he starts to see you. He turns and he walks back to one of the other guards, one of the non-Iron Fist guards, and he holds it out to them, and they kind of put their hand over the top, and you see them. A little bright blue light comes up, and he will shake his head at the guard, and you'll hear them sort of start muttering back and forth. They're deliberately staying quiet.
What?
And after a couple of moments of that pass, the guard will turn around. All right, well, it looks like you guys haven't been issued one of the enchanted pins yet. So before you do any of that, you're going to have to be escorted to your various factions' heads to get a new one.
Oh.
What do they do?
They're just enchanted so that we know that they're legitimate.
I am
Oh.
about
You'll have to.
have a cow.
You will have to. Hopefully, the faction head will be able to sort everything out with you. You'll be able to get the new pin and go about your business. If not, if they have a problem with issuing you one, then I'm afraid you will be coming with your escorted guards to the prison.
Funny how we were just here. So
Has-
much can change.
I mean, it's been like 2 weeks.
It's
Yeah,
also
but-
funny how a city can get taken over in that time.
Which city?
Storm's Edge Keep.
Oh,
Oh.
Dove, we forgot to tell you.
What?
It's been a bit of a cluster.
Oh, we did tell her
Wait.
off screen.
Sorry.
Wait, was she not? Oh no, it was Raslin that was there. That's right.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
rather.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
there
but we
was-
said we
yeah.
would be
And then
telling her the
knocked off.
night we were at Sunvale. We were going through everything.
And
I
I
think we
was
wouldn't have
everything.
missed that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends, but
No, that would make sense. We can retract the surprise and say, "Ah, crap, forgot about that."
We've got to be more careful with people coming in every day because of that.
No, yeah, that makes sense. It's tedious, I get it, but it's gonna keep the integrity stronger. Then, all right, I don't have any qualms about it. Can we have back our old ones though? Some of us have had it for quite some time.
Yeah, I have a sentimental attachment to mine.
Once it's verified that you are part of the faction, then yes, you can have this one back.
Okay.
And he's going to call over a handful of guards, one for each of you, all of whom are Iron Fist guards, just so I don't
Right.
have to copy more tokens onto the screen.
I give no resist.
Obviously, Dadier and Dove, you're part of the same faction, so
Yep.
you are led off together over to where you last spoke to the Admiral when you were last here, so that's fine.
Well, I mean, at the end where when we last stayed here.
sure.
Mm.
Be
See
careful.
you guys soon.
Shalfel, you are taken not very far whatsoever, as your faction head is the librarian, who is just inside the town gate. So you are taken away to him, and Jonah, you are taken through.
Go back alley and shot in the head.
Pretty much, yeah. You're kind of led up here, kind of off the beaten path, Everyone else is
Okay.
going down the main city road where there's, plenty of witnesses and stuff. You're
Oh my
taking off down
god.
the most convenient back alley route here, and
Um,
at this point you get ambushed. No, I'm joking. You are you are taken to meet an individual I think you have met before. So I'm
Nope.
just gonna put you all. You've at least seen him. I just don't think you've interacted with them because all of the faction leaders were in the town center when you first arrived here. Um, so, Jonah, you meet this bard. Shafel, you meet the Kenku librarian guy. And Dadia and Dove, you meet Admiral Victor.
okay.
So, we will start with the person who probably would arrive first. Shafel. You are taken to the library. The guard that's with you um, just kind of gets there, holds the door open for you, pokes his head in just to check, and Thaddeus is just sitting at the reception of the library, just like doing that book stamping thing. Do you know that just librarians do for almost no reason?
Yep.
Just stamping the book, putting it into
It's
another
gotta be
pile.
satisfying, though.
But he's doing it rhythmically, like that one Phineas and Ferb episode
Oh, okay.
where they try to get that band back together, and the drummer was the librarian,
Yeah, yeah.
and
He's like,
he kept he was stamping the books to the rhythm of one of their old songs.
Yep.
As a very odd reference, very specific.
Good
It
frame
felt
of
like it was
reference.
important. And yeah, he kind of looks up, and like as the door opens and as you are led inside, and he stops stamping the book, and you realize he was actually making the noise with his mouth, the book stamping noise.
He beatboxing.
He was making that with his mouth the whole time. It's Kenku's mimic. That's what they do. So as you look up, he stops stamping books, and suddenly he's just like, "Yes, yes, Monsieur Fan, a pleasure."
She's gonna say, "Oh, am I happy to see you?"
He's gonna
You-
ruffle his little feathers and kind of climb down off of his stool. Oh, what can I do you for? You need another book?
She's gonna kind of like side eye the guard and go, "If you would help this kind man return my badge to me, that would be lovely."
He's gonna look from you to the guard, from you to the guard, and the guard just clears up. She needs a new pin, one of the enchanted ones. You can verify her identity. And Thaddeus is going to look almost as offended as you were. He like ruffle his feathers again. Is it? Of course, yes. I verify right away. Sort of goes off mumbling to himself as he like reaches over the desk, just grabs like a lockbox. It just like tingles and chinks with sound, and it opens it, and there's just piles of pins in there.
Oh,
And he's like, so he spends a long time looking at them. There's a little bit of him that gets distracted by the shininess because he is basically a bird. But he eventually picks one out. Whether he deems that to be the most shiny or the least shiny, you don't quite know. But he he turns around and he hands it to you and places it kind of in your palm. Yeah.
Shalfel's gonna
thanks.
Shalfel will immediately inspect this thing with the utmost skepticism.
It is exactly the same as yours in almost every way, except you can feel just this faint magical aura coming off of it. It's slightly different because they were already enchanted before. Dadia would have told you when you left Esoterica. Like, Dadia got notified about the city being taken over through
right,
his
yep.
pin. So if he told you how he knew about it, which I'm assuming he did, then you would know that the pins are already kind of magically imbued, but this is like a little bit more kind of protective. It's a little bit more abjuration.
Yeah, this one's got like narc magic in it. It sounds like to me, but what's
It's more protective.
more
It's
protective?
less.
Okay.
Yes, it's less being spied on and more just making sure you're not doing the spying.
Ah. Okay. Interesting.
Um,
She's skeptical. She'll
yeah,
still
he
bow
has
at
that to
Thaddeus,
you.
so she respects Thaddeus a lot.
He hands it to you, turns to the guard, and he kind of like gestures with one of his wings under the cloak. And the guard like sighs and hands you your pin back. We are sorry about the inconvenience. We're just being safe, you know.
Just gonna say, I suppose, and kind of like snap her thing from him. Like she's never been a fan of red tape, even if it is helpful.
Safety or not.
Indeed.
I
She
guess
gets
you're
about.
free to run the city. I will try and at least tell the guards to keep an eye out for your friends.
She'll kind of give him a
And he's
curt
gonna
nod
kind
and
of
then just stare.
yeah, he's just gonna do that awkward like, well, I guess I'm done here. By then, and just like turns back, turns and just walks out. And yeah, he's gonna disappear back down the road. And Shalfel is freed, so we'll go to probably the pair who will have the next easiest time.
Mm.
Oh, interesting.
Media.
Foreshadowing.
There
Mm-hmm.
you go.
You guys are taken straight in to see Admiral Victor. Some of the people recognize you anyway from the last time you were here, so no one's really trying to stop you. But the guards just kind of explaining as you pass what's going on. So he takes you in, and the admiral is just sitting there behind the desk. He looks like he's aged a lot since you were last here. He's got a lot more wrinkles, a lot more stress lines on his face. The bags under his eyes. He probably hasn't slept in a few days. His hair that was already white is like thinning and somehow even whiter than it was before. But he still has that determined strength in his eyes as he kind of glances up, sees it's you two, and just like puts the paper down. Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here.
Uh-oh.
Are you
Anyone
okay?
else, and it would have been bad news.
Oh,
But with you guys, I feel like it's probably fine. Please tell me it's probably fine.
yeah.
Yep.
We just need
Oh.
updated pins.
Oh Lord, that I can do. All right. Where did I put them? Around here somewhere. And he's like starts lifting up papers and looking around. I had them just a minute ago. Or was it days ago? I don't remember.
I'm gonna whisper to Dater next to me, being like, "The last time we saw him, we had to help him with his son, right?
Kind of. Yes.
Or like find him."
Yeah, he was he was dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
You hear just something fall over as he like opens a cabinet and it like knocks into like a candelabra that just clatters to the ground and he barely even reacts to it.
I'm
The
gonna
guard,
go
the
help him
guard
pick
who,
that up.
I was going to say the guard who came in, if he was going to immediately rush over to it
Okay. I was like, if he doesn't.
and start helping you out. He doesn't even seem to notice it fell, and he just starts pulling things out. And he pulls out two boxes actually, and he goes, "Yes, of course, both of these." Turns back to look at you and he's just gonna like hold one out to you, Dove, just because you're like the closest to him, and then he's gonna
Yeah.
crack open the smaller one, and it's just filled with the pins, exactly the same as yours, but again enchanted. And he's just gonna pick two out at random, and put like one on each of your hands. But
Thank you.
as he comes to you, Dove, he's like going to give you it, and then you've got the other box that he just gave you. And then he goes to take it, but he's still got the box in his hand, so he puts his box on top of your box takes both boxes, hands you the pin, takes the small box off the big box again, and then hands the big box back to you.
I'm just standing there, like, very in a very robotic way, being like, "Sir, when was the last time you slept?"
I don't even remember, and I don't want to think about that right now.
Mm.
Here, this is the other thing that we were talking about. The underwater thing.
Oh,
Fathom Peter.
Oh,
We uh, we finished the construction of the items, but with the events that happened in Thaumaturge, we haven't been able to actually explore yet.
no, that
So if you want to take that on board, you can go do that. If not, just leave the boxes with one of the guards or something.
yeah, no, I think it's at least if it's gonna help with get a little bit of a load off his shoulders, we can absolutely help with that.
That's any reprieve is welcome. Anything.
oh, I'm
So,
sure it is right now.
yeah.
Sir, yeah, no, fuck that. You need to go get some fucking sleep, man. Like, sir, you look dreadful.
If
I'm aware.
something were to happen, you would not be at peak performance, and there would potentially be more faults to be made.
I know. I've got people on the job, but it's just there's so much to do. Everybody wants to know what's going on all of the time, and I've only got so many. I can only fit so many telepathic messages in my brain before I feel like I'm going to kill someone.
That is fair. My suggestion is go find something to kill.
I would really, really like to.
When was the last time you gone hunting? In general.
The
Or
day
done a
before I
spa.
took this job.
Maybe while we're here, that could be a little bit of a side quest for you then?
Oh, it's not safe enough to go hunting in the wilds right now.
About a spa.
There's,
What about fishing?
we do have this really secretive club down in the sailors' quarters. I've heard that's really good for relaxing.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
All right.
If the situation allows, I will see what I can do.
Oh, sir, good luck. Thank you for the badges.
We're
Don't go
within
killing
reach.
yourself off.
Yeah. We'll
I'll
be
try
here for
not
a little
to.
while to make sure things are going on, so rely on us.
Yeah, I might very much do that.
Okay. Good. Jeez.
And he is going to sort of turn back and sit down at his desk and just look at the papers in front of him and just stare at them and just stare at them and then just take one off the top and start scribbling again.
I swear he's not even reading that stuff.
I will quietly
just
turn
signing his
around
face.
and walk out the room.
Oh, all right. And you two are also freed.
Yep,
Uh,
fuck that. No desire to
Dove,
have anything to do with that.
Dove, you have 4 amulets of water breathing on you.
You got it.
We'll have to leave Smokey behind.
Oh, puppy.
That's fair. We'll be.
It'll be fine. I'll
Um,
immediately hand you an amulet, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
all right. And now to the most interesting potential. I mean, I say that this could also go very straightforward, but this is the one that has the most potential to be interesting.
Wait. You can say that before the scene.
course I can. You're a bard. All right. So yeah, uh, you would have at the very least you would have seen this person when you first entered Chronostrata. He
Yeah,
was
he
the
was
one.
protesting.
Yeah, he was the one arguing with the. Was it the? Oh, which
The
one was it? It was the
dwarf.
big guy. Yeah, the Elemental Enclave leader that you guys were there to see.
Yep. Can't
He
recall
was the
his
one
name,
that
but
was
yeah.
just like straight up, like arguing with him, and uh, as you are led down,
Oh wait,
it is
I'm sorry. I
Hmm?
totally forgot something.
Hmm?
You're good.
okay. As you are led down, definitely to kind of a little bit more slummy area, you are taken into a rundown tavern that looks like it's seen better days. Um, where inside, playing on the stage to no one in particular, is Roderick the Bard. And he doesn't even seem to look up as you walk in. He just keeps playing. The song he's playing is it's relatively common. It's one that like you would have heard other people play,
Mhm.
probably learned it yourself. It's not very complicated or anything. But he seems to be just kind of lost in the performance.
Okay. Are the guards still with me?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. The guard kind of walks in with you, walks around, and obviously sees where Roderick is, and then just kind of stands by the door and lets you approach him yourself.
All right. Um, but many people listening? Oh, nobody.
It is the bartender and one other person in the room.
All right. I'm going to approach the stage and take a seat somewhere and wait for him to be done.
Okay. Um,
I'll give my
you
palms resting of my knees, just like.
he will like he'll notice you as you get close enough and take that seat. He'll look up and kind of he'll like meet your gaze, and for a second he's just kind of like just thinks you're there to watch, and he like nods, he smiles, he goes back to playing, but then seeing that you are like you know there waiting, you're like waiting for him. He's gonna kind of do like one kind of more exaggerated strum of the lute to just kind of finish it off. Um, and he'll put it down and just kind of walk to the edge of the stage and hop off. Oh, I've not had an attentive audience like this for a while. What can I do for you?
Oh, hello. They told me your name was Roderick.
Yes, that is what they call me.
Ah, yes. Well, sorry to bother you in the middle of work. But this gentleman over here, they told me that apparently we are doing enchanted pins now, and I need to get one, or I will go to prison or something like that.
Huh. Yes, well, that is apparently how it goes now. So, who are you?
Oh, I'm Jonah Rabbit. I'll hand over my pin to him. I'll stand up,
Yeah.
obviously.
Um, he will take it. He'll look at it curiously, and he'll look up. I don't recognize that name. Are you well known in our circle?
No, probably not. But I'm from East Harbor, though.
Oh, that's basically like royalty then.
Oh, if everyone at East Harbor were royalty, I would have seen different people.
Well, I'm just going to need to get a few details off you then, so I can double check with the people from Mist Harbor. So I take it Rabbit's not your real surname.
No. Do you need my real name?
Well, you want your identity proven, then yeah.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm sure you still need to check with Mr. Burb. My name is Ivanova.
He's just gonna like stop.
I'm like, yeah,
He stares
biting my
down
own
at the
lip really
pin.
hard.
Yeah, he stares down at the pin, and he like doesn't seem to move for a second, and then he looks up at you, like through his lashes almost. I'm sorry, I must have misheard. Could you repeat that?
Um, but it's fine. I mean, my name is Jonah Rabbit for now, so that's probably how most people know me.
Right, but your real name is. Huh. No shot.
Yes. Um, so
So,
I'm assuming you need to check
are you the elder or the younger?
the youngest.
Oh, if that's the name you're choosing to drop, then you got some balls on you, kid. And he's gonna kind of rummage in his pocket, and he's just gonna pull out one of the pins, the enchanted ones. He's just gonna kind of look at it. Huh. Well, I don't want any shit from your family, so here. And he's gonna hand it out to you with your old pin. Let's just hope you don't cause any trouble with that.
What? Why would I?
Well, it kind of runs in the family, don't you think?
I don't see what you're talking about. Wait, you said. What did you say about my brother? You know him?
In passing, we've met before.
What? You've met Vadim? When?
Well, it's a few months ago now.
What was he doing here? He was still with the Conclave?
Yeah. He came in with some of the other recruits. They were looking for a cheap place to get drunk. This place is the cheapest in town, so they no doubt ended up here.
Was he accompanied with side notes, Lyra is a drow? I don't remember, or just an elf?
Ah, that's a fantastic question.
Because I remember she had like purple skin. So
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely a vampire, but
oh,
no, she's just a regular elf. Yeah.
okay, sure. Um, was he with an elven woman with white hair? I think she had white hair.
Yeah, she did.
No, I don't think so. Well, there was a lot of them, but nobody that stands out like that. And yeah, had a good time. Well, the rest of them did. He looked pretty miserable.
Oh, really? Did he tell you why?
No, they wouldn't really speak up about it, but they were definitely mentioning his family. A lot of them were wondering why he wanted to join another faction when he basically had his life set for him. And he couldn't really give a straight answer either, but didn't help cheer him up though.
I'm sure. But he told you his name was Ivanova?
Yeah,
Just like that?
I mean,
Just like I did?
he had a little bit to drink, but
Oh, Sure, that explains a lot. All right. And did did he tell you where he was going next? I mean, this was a few months ago, but
He was
still.
still stationed at Rustfell when I saw him, so I assume he went back to the barracks with everyone. And then, of course, he left with the others at the time. After got back from the people who studied.
Do you don't happen to remember any details about the people he was with, do you?
Oh, you mean the first time? Oh, no. It was a
Oh,
long time ago, I'm sorry. I remember a couple of
and,
names if they stood out, but his was the one that stuck with me.
and the other time?
The other time, it was just the people who came in and telling me about what happened with him. And again, none of them really stand out. There was a couple of dwarves, and there was an orc. That was kind of strange. A bunch of humans that no one really distinguished enough to remember.
Was one of them short and bald human with and also kind of bulky with tattoos on on the head?
You know, either you're really good at painting a picture, or yeah, no, that might be one of them. The face rings a bell.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I've met him. That's why.
Oh, well,
Well, if you do happen to see him again, which I doubt, my brother, that is, um, actually, I was gonna say that you can tell him I'm looking for him, but uh, you you don't have to do that, actually. Plus, I doubt you will see him again.
well, I might not see him again, but you'll be going to the festival, right?
Yes, yes, I hope so. I should be able to pass by. Will you?
I'll be going, yeah. It's the one time there's not really anything else for the fellowship to be doing. So everyone kind of goes.
Um,
Forward to seeing you there.
but the last time I was here, there was no ship could leave port. So how are you going to get there now?
I mean, that's still an issue, but the Admiral told us after that he'd begun the reparation work. And then obviously the incident happened at Thaumaturge. So I kind of letting him off a little bit from that, but I'm hoping that whatever he was working on is done, and then can fix everything and take a well-deserved break. You'd think with two lots of faction representatives in one town, things would actually settle down a little bit. But no, it's almost like double the work for all of us.
Well, people need to have things moving, and well, there is one faction in particular who is keeping things moving for sure. Um, and speaking of transportation, I'm going to kind of lean closer to him. Well, just so that whisper a little bit. Um, have you heard of this man who apparently has a mode of transportation already settled? Uh, a tabaxi person.
You met Clawfang, yes?
Yes. What about him? Is this actually true?
I mean, he is the only person who's been out on the sea and survived. I mean, obviously his passengers survived too, or else he would keep getting them. I mean, you know what?
Hmm.
He has successfully managed to get out on the sea and evade the Iron Fist fleet. We've managed to smuggle a couple of resources over to Mist Harbor, but don't tell the Admiral.
Oh, oh, I was going to ask, how did you know? But sure. Well, I've actually met him. He proposed his services as well to us. But,
Oh,
I wonder what he's going to do now if there is another legal solution going.
yeah, I'll tell you, I've met that cat for 5 minutes, and I'll tell you, I know he'll go where the money goes. He'll be just fine.
Sure. Is he still in town? Probably has skipped by now, hasn't he?
No, he's kind of king of the cock in the sailors' quarter at the moment.
Oh, good for him. All right. Well, thank you. I didn't get your last name, Roderick.
Fair bit.
Does that name ring a bell?
Uh, it
Is he
will.
famous?
He's not big time famous, but he's well known enough. But he's definitely
Okay.
past his prime a little bit.
Past his prime. Oh.
Yeah, like he's more of a headline. He's sorry, warm-up act than headline act. So
Oh.
that's
Well,
kind
yeah.
of why he's got in like he's got the office position now. You know, he's the
Mhm,
the
mhm.
representative in this town because he's not going out performing constantly.
Yeah, I see. He's basically he's basically the jury in The Voice now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
really changed career. Okay, yeah. But yeah, Jonah will have a local recognition and say, "Oh yes, I heard of you actually. So this is why you've been hiding."
Hiding, yeah, sure. Let's call it that.
Why? So the festival with. I hope you will perform at the festival. This is opportunity to make a comeback.
No, no.
Oh really?
I'm past the big crowds. I'll be there for support and looking out for new prospects, but Melody's going to be performing. She has put together something for the survivors of Thaumaturge.
Melody?
Make me a history check.
Okay. Is it one of the girls that got tortured by the bad guy? No.
No, no, no.
No, okay. It's- I'm not doing well
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. It's not the least common name even amongst bards. So he says it like you should know, but it's hard to pick one in particular. Oh, Melody Swift from Thaumaturge. She was the representative there, but obviously she's not anymore.
Oh,
So she's going to perform at the festival. It's a bit of a fundraiser slash awareness thing. So look forward to that. If you want to meet
yes.
her, she's staying in town.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to bother her. I'm sure well, if she escaped thaumaturge in time, she probably wants to focus on something else than meeting new people.
Well, I don't know. I think she'd be fairly happy to meet her Someone with your stature.
Ah, well, yes, that's another point. If you could not tell anyone about this, would be better. You know, people. It's. I know it's hard to understand, but you know, people they have expectation when they hear this name. So,
I
and
understand.
besides, I have other things on. I have other things to take care of, and I am not my mother, so
Well, that was a loaded statement, but don't worry. You're Jonah Rabbit to everyone else.
thank you, thank you. Insight check.
Would you like to roll insight?
Yes, trying to see if he's going to, if he's actually going to not rat me out.
Ooh,
Almost a one.
Um,
that was close.
he seems to be telling you the truth. He's
Okay.
not giving you any reason to disbelieve him. Yeah.
Fine, thank you. Well, I will leave you to rest of your practice. I mean, even if you'll only be there as support for the festival, it's going to be quite big.
Need it well.
I'll do a proper salute,
All
proper
right.
reverence.
Um, go ahead and roll me. What would it be? Either perception or investigation as you're leaving.
Mm-hmm. Is it about the pin? Because I was planning on
Nope.
looking at it a bit. Okay.
As you turn to leave, you would notice that the other person who was watching the performance has left the bar at this point.
Oh, like I didn't see them leave.
Yeah, you didn't see them leave. It's just as you sort of turn now to leave, it's just the bartender that's in the room.
Hmm. I wouldn't have paid attention to it if you hadn't said it. But okay. And what this person looked like?
They were they didn't say that they were a tiefling, um, dark skinned tiefling, but it would have
Mm-hmm,
been
mm-hmm.
late in that where they were doing the Aragorn at the start of the first Lord of the
Oh,
Rings, where he's like hiding in plain sight just by kind of sitting out of the way.
Nice.
not conspicuous at all. But yeah, being the only other person in the room.
Yeah, that's kind
Okay,
of
yeah.
the thing. Like the only other person in the room, and then as you turn, you just it's one of those where you just notice they're gone. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it for me.
Yeah.
Just quick question that I would have asked the guards, because I didn't hear the first time. So the enchanted pins, they give them to you because what do they do?
So basically, it just proves that these pins are genuine. Um,
Okay,
so they're marked with a certain kind of magic that they can test for. And if you have a pin that shows that kind of magic, then you're all good. And if not, then you get put in prison.
okay. Wait, did we get to keep the original ones?
Yes, once your new pins are
Okay.
given to you, then they make sure that they give you back your old pins. I mean, if you want them, they will get rid of them for you if you don't.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll go wait at the inn we stayed. Wait at the inn we were planning to meet at.
All right. And through the power of DM bullshittery, you can all arrive back at the inn. It's like Chapel, you're the first one to arrive back. Dove and Dadia, you come in like not too long afterwards,
Hmm.
and then a few more minutes pass, and then Jonah joins the four of you.
Okay.
Oh, none of us has been thrown in prison. Good.
Yeah, but I was definitely prepared to go double check that place.
Well done, everybody.
Yes.
Oh.
Minimal
Yes,
casualties, I suppose. I have more books.
Dove, you said what place?
Oh, I was. She kind of like chuckles. She was like, I was half tempted to go check the prisons just in case any of us got tossed in there.
Oh, a prison. Yes.
Wasn't sure how that was gonna go for everybody. But I'm happy to see that it went fine.
Who did you all meet with?
Victor, remember the
Ooh.
commander man? He's
Oh,
having
yes.
a bad time right now.
You could have lied to me and said that, I don't know, he time traveled or something to be an old man. He is haggard. It's hard to look at, to be honest. But he's stressed. Everyone's asking questions, and apparently his head is literally overwhelmed with too many messages. I didn't think about that being a problem, to be honest.
Stuff. I was like, I kind of get that feeling.
What about you guys?
Minimal resistance from Thaddeus for me. It was pretty easy.
Okay.
I may have made a bad impression with the guard. I don't know.
Damn it,
Really?
kind of feeling. Although, what
How?
did you do? Yeah.
I just walked in and Thaddeus was like, immediate.
Nice.
And I took
All
my
right.
normal badge.
Good. Everything
Oh,
else is okay.
yes. We were given these amulets, by the way.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
pass them out.
Victor asked us if we'd be able to pursue the Fathom Feeder thing that we discovered last time we were here.
What?
Yes.
Oh, has he
It-
lost his mind?
Oh,
as
he
well?
totally
May
has.
have. Yeah, I think he's running on no sleep as if he was a Warforged as well. It's the way he's acting.
Oh no.
Oh
yeah,
boy.
it's pretty
Been
bad.
there.
We're hoping that maybe, yeah, while we're here, we can alleviate some of the stress. Maybe.
Oh, sure. Let's. And what do these do?
Water
Oh.
breathing.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Oh, that's perfect. Then we just we just attune to them, put them on, go have a beer, and then go fight the Fathom Feeder. Is that
No,
what he
I
expects us to
fucking
do?
make stuff.
I would love it if it were that easy, but pretty sure we're gonna have to sadly
As I
not do
said,
much.
as I say, that I project a minor illusion of the the horrific face of the Fathom Feeder at our
God,
table.
that thing.
Ooh.
And once again, all of those people around you, just sitting here, are just like glancing over, and some of them see it, and you hear like the gasps and mutterings, and people point it out. Oh, no.
I'll kind of like call out, being like, "We're telling stories, telling stories,
It's fine.
Yes, that's what I
Fun
do. I'm.
fun stories." Yeah, he's great at
oh.
it. It's okay.
I'll show my badge, my bard badge. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm. You see? Huh? Eh? Huh? Right.
Oh, that's funny.
Anywho.
um, but he's not alone. With, the running of this city, right?
Feels like it.
It did feel like it, but I assume he does have people helping him.
It does seem that way. It's just they're all trying to direct every question to him.
Mm.
So he's trying to distribute all the work around, but it's all still being funneled like to him, and he has to distribute it. So I don't know, kid.
Delegator sounds like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing his best.
Which, by the way, if we do decide to pursue what he's asked of us, there are I have acquired another idea in my head. But there are things I wish to make before we even attempt that.
Mm?
Oh yes, you have a whole catalog.
Because I need armor,
Ooh, true. You really need to get resuited.
and I had a thought. I have materials, because one, the stuff I'm using will probably I have. There's a decent chance it'll help give me cold resistance, and if we're going underwater, that'll be very helpful. I have some extra materials I originally wasn't planning on using, but I think if I use them right, and I'm going to look over towards Shalfel, I could make you a new robe or cloak or something.
Her eyes are gonna like light up, and she's gonna go a little red and go. It would be cold resistant.
In theory. Also, what was the other part of that? Oh, also, I'd also try and get some materials to help channel your magic a bit better if possible.
She said, "Whatever help
Oh.
you need, my hands are yours." This sounds like an exciting theory.
What kind of
Yeah.
style would you want?
Style. Oh. She kind of
Sorry,
like
man.
spaces out for a second. She's like, not what I was
Shelfel
thinking
has
about.
access to the mental Pinterest.
All right,
Yeah.
you can you
Oh my
you
gosh.
draw something up and show it to me later. I need to get materials together for it, or before I can even do anything.
So you want to stay here for a few days to work?
Please, I beg of you.
Sure. DM.
Yes.
Festival is in what, 2 weeks now? A week and a
That
half?
2 weeks sounds about right, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, that's like 6 months. 6 months for the of D&D. We're good.
That's so true.
It is.
Damn.
Or but if we are doing downtime, it's gonna be less. So I need to get to Miss Arbor for the festival. It's in 2 weeks.
Mm.
Well, before it's because I knew Elia would show up, and I was planning on
Mm.
getting back at her to get Duff back, but we got Duff back, so I don't really care if I see Elia or not. That's not important. But
I do.
it's an important event, and I need to be there.
Mm.
Besides, my mother will be here as well, so.
Oh,
Your
oh,
mother?
ooh.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Before I
Hmm.
react.
Oh, it's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Should kind of like change your pitch.
But I like to be there also because I want to keep an eye on her. There'll be a lot of people, and well, I don't think my brother will be here, but other chaos seekers, I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
I figure if I work nonstop, probably like 12 hours a day or so for the next 4 days, I could do more than 12 hours. I could do like 14. I'd be fine. I should be able to get everything I want done, which is mostly my armor, something for her, and then that harmonica. I pull a half carved thing out of my pocket. It's half done already.
Ooh.
Oh, really? Oh,
Nice.
oh no, I don't want to look at it. I want to spoil the surprise.
Yes. Raphael's
It's
gonna
the
say,
what
"Well,
is
I
this?
could always ask Thaddeus about our little glowy friend while we wait. And of course, you have my
Oh,
hand,
yes.
Stadia, for anything arcane." She kind of like glints a little.
I will be needing your help.
She's gonna do like little happy clap and then put her hands in her cloak.
But we still need to get Alabaster back.
Maybe we can go try and look for him then.
Mm.
Sure, he's somewhere around. Or did he go back?
He's up at the one of the cities to the north. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. I'd have to see the map.
Oh, that's why he's not here.
I don't know why I think it's
Scorch
Aracol
Run.
for all of it. Maybe Scorch Run,
Something
yeah.
like that.
It's a little more recent.
No,
Yeah,
Scotch.
it's
Was it
Agricole.
Scotch?
It's the one on the
Oh,
east.
yeah, yeah.
It is
Okay.
Aracol!
I don't. I
Yeah.
never remember which one's which.
Yeah.
ADHD
one.
and memory shows up 1%
Oh, wait, no.
of the time.
Scotch Run was the student city, yeah, so it's the one before Oiroko. Yeah, yeah,
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, well, it makes sense
Um,
because we dropped him off here, I believe, and then the friend took him back. Or am I just thinking of the different city and that exact thing happened there?
You needed to leave him at Arrowcall to go through the
Okay.
tunnel because
Yes, there's
he
houses.
wouldn't fit.
I miss him.
Was there anything we needed to do in Heracor or in one of those cities up north, or just get Alabaster back?
I think it was just Alabaster.
Most
Unless
mostly
something happened while
Alabaster.
I was gone. I don't think so.
I guess there's that thing of the fire stuff at the tower even farther north, but that's Echo Spire. That's where.
Should we send a message to Raslin at some point to ask her how are things with the Elemental Conclave? And the Nexus and, well, everything?
Let's solve it.
It's probably too soon.
I mean, it only has been like 3 days.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but a
Oh,
lot can happen, right? I don't know.
oh, and Daily, speaking of information, your friend who poisoned us, in Luminara,
Oh, okay.
can you contact him in some way? I mean, if he's your friend, can you push in some favors in case we need
I mean,
things?
friend, drinking buddy, maybe. To be fair, they usually ask for payment, so the fact that they gave that to all of us without asking in return was pretty impressive.
Well, we have some
Hell,
money.
Hell, even my wife asked me for payment.
Well, she wasn't your wife at the time, was she?
No, she was.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's got integrity.
good times.
All right. And what about Nightshade? Oh no, but the two of them hate each other.
You could always check with the local person at the Shadebound network.
Whom you have met, by the way.
Yeah, Lady Morgana. I remember her.
Oh, yeah.
She seemed very nice. I don't actually remember her at all. I just have her name written down.
You met her at Lisa's funeral?
Oh yeah, the other. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she did seem very nice, very friendly.
Mm. Yes. Oh, which reminds me, I need to. Oh, I already performed my song about Lisa here. I don't know if it got up.
I always do it again.
Try.
It's been a week or two since.
Get news aren't traveling fast enough. Alright, so what do we stay here for the night? We go fetch Alabaster and then we come back here? So you can work?
Do we need Alabaster?
Well, right now we don't. So we're staying here for a few days?
I agree.
Plan so he can finish his work.
The fact that we do go after the Fabuator, which is everything that's going to be to Starter anyway. We kind of need to, leave from the harbor.
Well,
Go on.
The battle representative I've just met, he was talking about they. I mean, he didn't have an idea in mind, but it's not that big of a problem. It wouldn't be that big of a problem to go to Harbor.
Is it the
ready to throw hands with the dwarf the first time we entered here.
He has a way to get out of here.
He wasn't sure, but we also talked about it. I don't know if he has a solution, but he wasn't worried about leaving. So I'm thinking maybe go to another town and then discover through another port. I'm not sure should have guys go around. Or we could, like you said yourself, seek Cloakland again.
I have a notation here that says clothing is treacherous.
Well,
He's swindling money anyway, but look, if we can help this, so remember that thing when I do when I talk to people long enough, and I kind of get more information and ask a question and stuff like that. I don't want to go talk to this guy.
Should you do that?
wait. You mean like your hands?
You know that thing where if I just know things.
She'll kind of like describe this in a little bit of it. It's like, yeah, it's like when I observe, I
Oh
can
shoot,
learn
thank you,
more,
Wormay.
and then I
The
can
audio's
also,
garbled? Is it my audio or
you know,
theirs?
like, that's kind
Would
of
be the big question. Unfortunately, it might be a Discord thing.
potential question and that kind of stuff.
And it might be me. If it's me, I can fix it. That'd be great.
So you analyze people.
Yeah. I that sounds better than observe,
There.
I guess.
Okay.
Wait,
Let me see. That might be a
so you
Discord
have done
thing
that
then.
with us too?
No, I mean,
Kind of cool though.
I didn't have to.
It's making them sound cool.
Wait, do it on me.
Dove
Do it
is
on me. I want to know how this
technically
works.
a Warforged, so if it's all robotic,
Kind
it's
of
not
like
fun on
stiffly
me.
like there too, like okay. Well, I definitely need 30 minutes alone.
Is it technically based on this know things ability? Dove should be able to just
Let me
rattle
know
off
if it resolves
a
itself.
bunch of stuff.
Not sure where it's
Yeah.
Discord, if it's a Discord's
Fascinating.
problem or Streamlabs,
Well, to
but
be fair, Devi, you told
definitely
us
new, so
a
I think
few
it's
things about
Discord,
it.
unfortunately.
I mean, shush.
I just keep like a record book in my head. I guess you could think of it.
Very useful.
Another shot fell.
I meant the one.
No,
It's a lot more efficient than what I have to do with the journals.
I'm jealous. I did specifically say like 3 to 4 days because that blessing we got does end around that time. So it'd be nice if we went after the thing to do it while we had a blessing still.
I see.
A bad
It would
point.
be nice if we didn't have to fight this. Because as we learned, the Fathom Theater seems to be getting controlled by something that should have only been used by a dead race, which means that maybe there's necromancy being connected to it so that someone else is utilizing
Maybe
it.
we can fix it.
Yeah, so if we can kill the,
Which we can get
detain-
directions to.
Yeah. We can detain the caster. We don't have to do the cast. So
And we can get directions towards it thanks to your
Yes.
trinket.
And the item, this I don't remember exactly. Was it a crystal ball? That
sounds
were
right.
controlling the Fathom Feeder.
it's an orb. It's a fathom orb of fathom.
An
Yeah,
orb,
it-
yes.
Yeah, it had a name. It was
I vaguely remember what it is. I used the trinket. Where is it? Still underwater.
Yeah. Directly like east, south, and down.
Okay, same direction.
Well, at least it's not, theoretically far. It's just
yeah.
And where's Clothing at the moment?
Clawfang is over in the sailor port part of town, the docks.
So here.
Yeah.
He's at
That's
the
enough
yacht
for
club
me.
again.
I don't want to deal with the awkwardness that you guys walked out on. It was weird just to watch.
What are you
I
talking about?
I still didn't really hear anything of what happened, but I'm okay with not knowing. I think.
Well, hear me out. What if we follow him to the other place he was coming from?
Okay, so when he leaves that place, then we follow.
I mean, it
Yes.
depends. I mean, he might be going to. Sometimes I heard he was going to the tavern I just came from. Well, he has been there, which is weird because it's cheap, and I don't think clothing's poor.
I mean, hey, cheap is cheap. If you want to penny pinch even as a
Sure,
rich
sure.
man, if the drinks are good, then there you go.
But I want to know where he keeps whatever transportation method he's using.
Curious as well.
Again, if I can just observe him for a while, maybe I can try and figure some more truth out of it instead of these weird riddles and crap. She's gonna like huff, like I don't wanna. Okay, it's fine. Lowering, it'll help.
Oh,
I could always stand in front of him with the helmet.
That's a thing.
Maybe we can build the helmet into the cloak. Sorry, she's gonna.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
That's the hoodie. It's
we
just
could
the
do
hair.
that.
She's off in her
Oh my
own world
lord.
now.
I don't. Well, we haven't checked if there are shops that sell arcane objects as well. Maybe we could find what deity needs.
Oh yeah, we can try and find that poison thing you were asking for too.
Resistance to poison.
Resistance to poison. Yeah, we can take a look around for that too. That's suddenly a small shopping list to be doing.
That's okay.
I would also like to remind you that we have a magical formula that can teleport
Oh, Merlin. Yes.
us to another
Yes.
plane. Oh, and to
I would
Merlin.
like to visit
also.
him at one point. I feel I
Merlin
need to
would be
increase
down.
my
That's
skill
not
set.
Merlin.
You remember when I've been to hell?
You're talking about that one.
Ah, okay.
Oh gosh, that
the
one
fact
sounds
that-
very scary.
The fact that you guys have to like discuss which particular portal to random plane you're talking about is exactly the vibe I wanted of this campaign.
Just like this one? No, not that one. The other one.
Oh, I forgot. We could have asked for. Could have asked the angel we met for the word to. Oh no, because it's in hellish. I mean, the formula we got from the Chaos Seekers that got me to hell was in Abyssal, I think, or
Primordial.
hellish
yeah.
language.
Or no, yeah, it was.
Not that I want to go to hell. Just
Yeah, let's be careful.
Agreed.
making things clear.
Agree.
All right. So, plan set?
You go find your forge.
Yes.
The other things that at least us three can start doing is looking for the resistance to poison, talk to the cat,
Yeah.
and I think those are kind of the two main things. Okay. I guess.
Alright, so Davia, you're going off to forge. Everyone else, once again, is going to climb. This is an exact repeat of what happened last time.
It's
It is good.
rewind time.
I hope it goes just as better as last time. Yeah, which while I'm at the forge, I'll be working on my armor first.
Okay.
Which I kind of noted out how the materials are inside my notes. So if you need me to buy extra materials, just let me know. Like I think I need to buy leather, and I might need more steel.
do you have stuff anyway? Like,
mean,
do
I
you
have-
have steel on you?
I
Oh,
can
you
belt down the
okay?
chainmail.
I see what you mean. You're like, yeah.
And I have like 6 or 7. I have 6 short swords.
Jeez.
uh,
Speaking of, I'd like to sell my 7 short bows.
okay.
Just while we're at it.
Since we're here.
Yeah, we've already got quite a to-do list, so
We can split a little bit.
yeah,
Sharp
I'll definitely go towards the cat.
Well, uh,
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure it's kind of discriminatory to call him like that, but that's not where I was getting at.
Clothing is the same, right?
Clothing can wait. I'm sure. Maybe we should focus on the magical pollen in the vial and
was
getting the
rid
idea of the
that, yeah.
materials.
That's true. Okay, this is fine. I will not disagree with any of this.
Shaffer, you think Thaddeus will know what this thing is?
Quite possibly. It would be worth asking him. He's very wise and has a lot of knowledge for someone who's established in one place.
Okay, we can head
Do
there.
you want to
then.
do that? Yes.
It's more on the outskirts, so if we start farther and then work inwards, then
Makes sense.
fine with me.
All right, so you guys are going to the library instead, then.
First.
Yeah, the magical pollen.
Okay,
I've been keeping
well,
that
yeah.
on my mind.
Thaddeus is in fact just chilling at the librarian's desk as per usual.
As
Alright.
he should.
As he should. Where he belongs.
Shelfel will kind of shuffle her way in with the item in hand, but kind of just kept within her cloaks. Like, just kind of out of sight, but subtly, and she'll respectfully give him a very deep bow and greet him and say, "How does the day treat you, friend?"
Okay, good. Yes. Very good.
I
Very good.
have a really
You
curious
need
question.
Oh,
Yes, I actually
question.
have something that's a little bit shiny, and I was wondering if you could help me with it. May take a minute to
Yes.
focus.
Give, give.
But
We quite literally found it outside.
indeed. But I've yet to run into it, and it definitely has some radiant energy coming off of it. So she kind of like pulls it out real quick, and then just starts kind of jabbering about how they got it and everything that she found out through her little bit of investigation.
Okay. Let's see. He will take it and he will sort of like tap his little talon on the side of the jar a couple of times, and he will kind of study it and shake it a little bit just to see how it moves and whatnot. Yes, yes, this is a bioluminescent spore.
Bioluminescent spore. Is it natural? Or I guess naturally occurring?
Yes, yes, it is infused with magic, so it is pushed. Kind of, it is not fully natural, but it's natural recently.
So like a newer species.
I guess because of all the elements going around, just getting infused at this point.
Originally only in the Underdark.
Oh,
But
Oh dear.
What?
Shuffle's like scratching her head like, I feel like I should have known that.
wait.
because they grow in the Underdark. They infuse with magic there. Look, these are not Underdark spores.
Okay. So they're just spores that have just happened to collect
they're
some
of
kind of amount of.
If they're of the Radiant Arcana, then where would they have come from?
So how is it that we found a big clouds of them outside?
Huge clouds, all going in with the current.
Without sensing a
Do
portal.
Where they spawn must be close. They are probably looking to pollinate.
Oh. They hurt a little bit when touched.
Yes, raw magical energies. Hard to the touch.
Makes sense.
But should we be worried about this?
Like little magic batteries.
Probably.
Oh,
Ah.
you should have started with that.
So they came from the coast. If they are somehow maybe, I don't know, nature cousins to something in the Underdark, that's now being produced up here.
That's gotta be tied to all this. They must be coming from somewhere else aside from a portal if we can't sense one.
Do you think we were close enough to have sensed one? Or you guys have? I would have felt nothing, but.
Maybe not. Maybe we could follow the wind path or spore path they're taking.
Very true.
So what can we do? What are the spores going to do?
Well, they will seek out land to grow and spread here.
And what would happen then?
As species this invasive and magically charged will take over very quickly.
Uh-oh.
Um,
So will we actually have to make a
fail.
wildfire happen?
I know, we might have to do it on purpose this time. And then Shelfel's eyes kind of light up and she's like, we might have to do it on purpose this time.
Oh no.
We should follow those spores.
So that's not good. Is there anyone we could tell about this?
We can't
That will
tell
be more
very
competent in
people.
dealing with this?
Probably the Verdant Guardians. They will be
Oh,
the
that's-
closest.
Oh, well, where are they?
But there are now 2 members in town.
Oh, perfect.
Straight to them then.
We should talk to them about this. Well, I hope they noticed, but you never know.
They may be too busy here. They probably haven't ventured out or just haven't noticed yet. Yeah, that would be,
Yeah.
I think, a good idea after this to go straight find them.
Mm-hmm. Beeline.
I do not know where Thalia will be right now, but Galia will be most likely at the Palace Gardens.
Fair. Okay, I'm down for that.
Let's start with that. That sounds like
Yeah.
a small thing that will evolve into a big fucking problem.
Yes,
Mm.
I agree.
Sounds like an urgent matter. Nip it in the bud.
Plus,
I see what you did there. Watch it.
Literally.
I'll will definitely take the spore back. In a kind way. I don't know how to say that. I'm not
Just
snatching.
reach out and grab it from him.
Give it. No. Yeah. No. I do that.
Okay. So you guys,
Palace Gardens.
Palace Gardens?
Of course.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, do you remember which one of these is which now? It is like very
Let's
weird
see.
having two lots of like people in one city. I'm like, I'm automatically just reaching for like, oh, okay, you guys are going to Thalia. I'm like, actually, no, there's another one here.
Just kidding.
I realized I hadn't made her into a token yet,
The audacity.
so I will add that while you guys walk up north. No, but is she gonna be massive if I do this? Yep. Okay. I understand. Alright, so Palace Gardens is like this right here at the very top. Little small building off to the side.
Over here? Oh, okay, yes,
there.
literally right there.
Yeah. And as you walk in, you will see the woman who you proposed is Gallia. Who she's just kind of walking through, and she's doing that thing where like her fingertips are out, brushing against the leaves and the petals of the plants that are in here.
Perfect. Do we pass through Dahlia's forge on the way?
You technically would, depending on which path you took, because this guy here is the blacksmith. So this is the
Oh.
forge building. So
Okay, I mean,
depending on the path that you would have taken to get there, there's definitely a chance you would have just
Probably.
you'd have just seen Davia standing outside, like dove calling.
Dove!
what? Yes?
Oh, perfect timing!
Money.
Hi.
Can I borrow the wallet?
Oh. Alright. It is for a lot of things that are going to benefit us, so here you are.
Thank you. Glorious.
Investments.
We're off to go figure out that the bioluminescent spores are a bad thing and they might take over a lot of stuff, so we're gonna go talk to the people over up north.
I love that. Let me know how it
usual.
goes.
Absolutely.
What's this guy's name here again?
That is a fantastic question you asked. It is
Thorric.
Ulrich. Yeah.
Alright,
And also,
Thorric. I got the money.
Durgan will also be here, I guess. Oh, and he doesn't have a token either. I'll work on that as well.
Durgan, it's been so long.
Because Durgan now also doesn't have a forge.
Oh,
Oh no, there's two of us.
It's like being maidenless in Elden Ring. You're forgeless.
this is forgeless. Oh,
Oh no.
forgeless. You guys could start a club.
We're brothers in arms now.
Yeah, or not arms.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Maybe can I get some money? Maybe you
Yeah.
two girls can go to Verigan Guardians and I can get some stuff for Dahlia.
Okay.
That works.
Alright, yep, give Jonah the money then. Jonah, actually, Jonah, can I
Maybe
trust
not
you
all the
not
money.
to get pickpocketed at it?
Dahlia, I usually don't say this loud, but look at me. I'm definitely going to be mugged.
That's true.
Easy.
Don't get mugged. That's not
There was gonna
reassuring
be
to
one
hear
of
you
us.
go off solo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Like
know
at
if this is
all.
the typical duo.
Oh, just give me
We have
just give me
2,060.
Okay.
Oh, just give me
300.
So 26
300
are
should be
total.
fine.
roll.
As long as we know what they leave
Just
with.
give me 300.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going down to 1760
17.
Of-
Hello.
of the party money. Because he's taking
Oh.
300.
Okay.
So that's
then-
that's our party money right there.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Still in the street.
Phew.
And
I was like, what do you need
need
1764?
No, literally.
protection from poison and
Yep.
what else? Real quick. That's it?
A cloth that's good for enchanting, for making a magic robe and or cloak.
Okay.
So very quickly, while we brought up the cloak, so Shelfan, would you rather have a full body cloak or like more of a shawl kind of cloak?
She's a full body gal. She likes to hide if she can.
All right, so full body cloak
Yes.
and Davia. How magical are you going to try and get it to be?
+1. Like
Plus
like
one.
like a +1 to her spellcast and DC. You know.
Okay.
And then obviously
Um,
I'm gonna enchant
Suspicious.
the other thing into it.
Yes,
which-
yes.
And then I'll be using the materials to try to hopefully give it cold resistance. I'm using enough, I should be able to. I hope.
Okay. So that. Alright, so now I need to come to here.
Oh no, he's doing
That
math.
into there. Let's put that
boy.
there. There.
Oh no.
Alright, so then that will end up being another 200 gold worth of cloth.
Oh, that's easy. All right.
Easy.
Alright. Okay.
All right. So the party money is down to 1140.
Wow,
That
you
went
guys are
down pretty
poor.
quick.
And as
Well,
yeah.
it's for the good, but
Well,
okay.
we have our personal stuff with us.
Well, you think it's for the good, but Jonah did just take 300 gold and not tell you what for, so.
Well, no, theoretically, it was for the things that we're supposed to be buying.
He
Yeah.
said he was gonna get the something for the poison resistance.
And the cloth.
And the cloth.
Yeah, and he was gonna
Oh,
take
okay,
it.
so so you've taken that 200 up twice then, because if Jonah's got the initial 300.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
true. That's true. Okay, so
the-
let me just add 300 then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I see.
Oops.
Yeah, because you gave Jonah 300 and then took 200 more off.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Okay,
So there
we
you
have
go.
1440.
Yeah, so
1440.
1440. And then
And
Jonah, you want the scroll as well.
Yeah, the scroll, I don't know how much that would cost, and the cloth.
So the cloth was the 200.
Oh, that's expensive. Well, I'll
the
start with the scroll.
scroll is.
Drum roll,
It
please.
is second less. It is a second level. So
Ruh-roh.
that will be 67 gold.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so I have enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to return the remaining 33 monies?
I mean, that doesn't quite matter.
I know,
We're
that's-
gonna have that much money. Yeah, I was just like, you can go buy something nice.
Buy something nice for yourself.
Treat yourself, sir.
343.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I better not
Alright.
Oh,
better not
Jonah,
cross clothing on
Oh,
the way,
not
or I
yet.
might.
Jonah,
My goodness, no, for real.
you're keeping that 33 gold that is permanently in your pocket now, so add it.
I did have.
Well, no, I'm gonna give it back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's such a weird number. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll give you. I'll come back with your stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so you are going to break away and do that, and then we'll go talk to the plant people.
So,
Plant person.
hey,
what is- I have a
Jonah.
plant person for. Mhm.
Yes.
Jonah, do you want to roll me a perception check?
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm level 4. I'm one of the strongest things in this city, right?
I
Oh,
think I'm the
no.
strongest thing in this room.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh my god, I'm doing so great.
Oh, dear.
My top
I'm
roll
getting
was
so
12.
high.
Dice
Oh,
are
no.
messing with you like they mess with
Oh.
me.
Did he lose the 33 gold?
So,
Not
I
like
realize
that.
I guess did he get stolen? Did he get mugged before? He bought it.
Oh my gosh.
Since we've just done all of that math, I'm going to say it is afterwards.
Okay, so we have
Um,
1340.
So, I just have a quick look at Jonah's inventory.
Oh no.
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 What?
Honestly,
David?
I'm only really looking at things that you are actually going to be wearing out, not stuff that's going to be in your bag. So, like, a lot of the stuff is going to be put away, but do you have any of your stuff just, like, on you? Like, do you have your dagger and your hand axe on your belt or anything like that?
I have a dagger at my belt. I have
Off the hand axe.
gloves. I have. Well, the magical instruments are in my bag. I do have a flute and. Yeah, I guess I have a flute that's like not hanging from my belt, but kind of out in the open still a little bit.
Alright.
What else would I
Um,
have? And I think I would have a healing. No, in the bag. I was going
So,
to say a healing potion. Yeah, go ahead.
do you have the hand axe on your belt?
No, it's in the bag. I don't use the
Okay.
axe, so.
So it will be probably the flute then.
Oh.
Who
So
steals?
it's either the flute or the dagger, and the flute is like could be more valuable. They're not. They're the same price, but you are going to notice eventually, probably hours later, that your flute is gone.
Oh.
On the way back.
Rip.
You only missed it by 3. You only had to be a 10 with that perception, and you rolled a 7.
Okay, so not yet.
Yeah. So, uh, but yeah, you'll get back to Davia, hand over all the stuff, and then at some point after that, you'll realize your flute's missing. But meanwhile, while this is happening,
Meanwhile.
yeah. So Shalfel and Dove, you are at the Palace Gardens, and you see this woman, and she's doing that thing where she's like walking, her hands are stroking the leaves of the trees and the petals on the flowers and stuff like that. Shalfel, you would notice that Smokey would, after you walk in, he kind of like hops to his feet a little bit nervously and then sit down. And you've never really seen him act like that. You know, he's usually kind of energetic or sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of strange to see him like that.
She kind of looks at him, cocks her head. Can she flick the helmet on real fast? I think I've used it on him before once. I don't think I can.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has to have an intelligence of 3 or high, no, 4 or higher to succeed. So I think he does make it.
Yep, he does. He's got 6.
His current surface thoughts are must keep fire away from plants.
Aw. He's a good boy. She's just gonna kind of like nuzzle him and like toss him a charcoal and like give him the head pat. Like, good job. Proud of you, buddy. Plants.
So yeah.
Alright.
He will sit back and wait while you can approach.
Cool.
Okay. We'll definitely
Shafel will kind of move forward and kind of attempt to wave her hand and a greeting. Again, she's incredibly awkward, and she'll do a quick bow just to make her presence known.
Yeah. Galio will sort of see the motion, turn around, and kind of see you. She'll see you bowing at her, and she'll be a little bit confused. But she'll kind of return with like a prominent sort of at least a kind of nod of her own. No, yes, can I help you?
She's gonna kind of look at Dove and go, we're here to ask things, I believe.
So yeah, Dove's just gonna go right into the spiel of things and just hold out the bottle that has this, and she's just gonna be like, "There's some spores that have been charged elementally. It seems that seems to cause radiant damage. It is a little bit down the road from this area, but in large masses that are spreading."
It's adjacent to something that comes from the Underdark as well, but different energies.
The bioluminescent spores, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, I see. You said you found this nearby.
Yes, on the road up here.
On the way in,
It seemed to have been. She'll kind of like take out her. She'll hand the bottle to the woman if she takes it.
Yeah, she'll take it.
Okay, and then she's gonna take out her map and kind of like point in like it was coming from like this direction, close towards like the coast. All just being taken what seems to be just by like the natural current of the wind.
I see. Well, it would be prudent to take this to Thalia. She is the representative here, and I'm afraid I'm not more than a figurehead at the moment. But it is important that someone tends to this. Perhaps she will let me lead her forces.
That would be great. You seem to know about this, so
Mm-hmm.
it would be nice to know that this was in capable hands.
She's gonna kind of give a sad smile. I can offer hands whether they are capable or not. But yes, if you take it to Thalia, she will be able to tell you more what she wishes to happen.
Sorry. Also, I'm Dove, the one of the Iron Fist. So it's nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm not good with introductions, and I'm realizing I should work on that.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Dev. I am Lady Galia, farmer representative of the Verdant Guardians in Farmer's Edge.
Oh, sorry, former?
Well, Malakar has no need for the other factions' involvement, so there is no Verdant Guardians left in Thaumaturge to oversee.
I see. I am sorry for that loss.
Sure.
Yes. That man is an abomination to all things nature. And yet, we were powerless to even resist him.
That man?
Malkar.
Yeah, we're familiar with his technology. And Shuffle's kind of like stiff faced and like just very straight, very cold.
Mm. Well, noted. We are are working towards a lot, and then I think that one of those is on our to-do list.
Oh,
If
for
ever
sure.
going. But if this is the case, then this city's representative, as you said, then we will go promptly to make sure this is taken care of quickly. But we will certainly let her know that you direct us there. So I hope that you can be a part of this as well.
Yes.
Indeed.
If you do find her, tell her I'm willing to lead any expeditions at her hands. That is
course.
all I can do at the moment.
I'm sure that would be diverting.
Indeed.
She will give you at least a general direction to Thalia's house. She won't be able to tell you exactly where she is, but it's one of those like you will find her here eventually thing.
Okay. Then yeah, I would give a friendly bow. I will take the item back, and I will follow or lead out, depending on how we
Okay.
do.
Yeah, she'll probably follow you because she'll be grabbing Smokey on the way out too.
He's a good boy.
I know. It's another charcoal. He's awesome.
He did
And
so
so,
good.
as soon as you guys are leaving, like Smokey will sort of turn back out, back onto the street, and he's just his energetic again.
Okay, I guess we go be solicitors then.
Indeed. Not my
Yeah.
strong suit, but I will do what I can.
Yeah, I haven't really done house calls before, so this is interesting.
Thalia's token represents where Thalia's house is, so you may go and approach at will.
Just my movement speed. Gotcha. Yeah, should we go around back or where should we go? Like,
Ambush her
We're
from
not close.
behind.
Just immediately just jump out of the bushes. Do you know what this is?
yeah. What is this? What's in the
Why
bottle?
would you know?
Oh, yeah.
What's in the box?
Right.
So you're just gonna go knock on her door?
Yeah.
Seems to be the way.
You'll hear the thud of like the wooden staff getting closer to the door, and eventually she will fling it open, and she'll kind of look out and look up at each of you. Yes, what is it?
Well, I am Dove. This is Shelfo. She's like very rigid.
Still kind of
We
nod.
were. Nova, can you remind me of the name of who we just spoke with? It was Lady
Dahlia.
Galia. Galia.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. We had just visited with Lady Galia, who advised us to go seek your attention, and I will hold out the bioluminescent spore bottle.
She will look at it, she'll take it, and then she'll sort of turn and start heading inside. Oh, in you come, in you come.
Nope. Okay. Pardon the intrusion. Excuse me.
And her house is like, once you kind of get in through the door, you see like the walls are made of just vines that are all kind of grown and intertwined with each other. And a lot of just her house in general is just the inside of a tree, basically. And
Okay.
the outside, it's normal. It looks perfectly like every other house in the street. But when you walk inside, it's like just kind of disappearing into just a forest grove of experiences.
Shelfel's eyes are lit up.
Yeah, that sounds so nice.
And she's just gonna kind of like she'll just walk down the corridor, and the rooms that you pass, you'll see like they're set up to be like normal rooms, but it's like even the furniture is just made out of vines twisting a certain way,
Hmm.
and then lights are like the spore in the bottle. They're just like bioluminescent kind of fruits and growths and stuff like that. That just function as lights inside the house. But she'll eventually lead you into what looks like a kitchen area, and she'll pull up like a stool next to kind of within like a floating home in the kitchen, but again, just tree roots growing upwards. And she'll kind of gesture it to other seats in the room. Right, so you've got a bioluminescent spot. Not from the Underdark. It's a new strain. And you said this was nearby?
I'll pull out the map, do the same thing, point it out, the direction of the wind. Large masses.
Great. Oh, just fantastic.
Lady Dahlia said that she would be more than happy to lead anything, any expedition or whatnot that would be helpful in the situation.
Mm-hmm. You seem very confident.
Well, that is a partial reprieve. Suppose we'll have to spare some troops to go. We can't let them germinate anymore. Okay, so how many were there when you saw them?
I'm really sorry to say this, but there was a lot. We thought they were fireflies when we were walking up to them. Yeah, it was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I barely managed to catch this one. It was just so light and fluttery. It was fun to try and catch, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, we're going to have to act quickly then.
It also slightly hurt.
Yes, be a pure build-up of radiant energy.
Ah.
It is the main difference between these and the ones from the Underdark. These are more volatile, which is partially why we can't let them spread anywhere.
Yeah,
Or
no,
else
that makes sense.
the creatures that will spawn from them will cause more havoc than I think we're prepared to deal with right now.
So, okay.
Excuse me for a moment.
Hmm.
And she's gonna kind of just like she'll hop down, she'll head over to like a cabinet, and she'll start rooting through and pulling out like some of her own. But you see that like they've got some of the cities are they're labeled with like basically who owns that particular city. And she's like going through all of them, and you can see she's like looking through them more and more. She's like, we really need more footholds in this land. So I suppose Velcorium would be the easiest to reach out to. That's foreign. Right. No, I will do what I can. I will send a message to Thorin, see if he can meet us with reinforcements. I will send Galia out with the spearhead troops to try and find at least their source. Right, well, thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you'll let Lady Galia know what you
Yes.
need, or okay.
Yes, I will have a message sent to her.
Okay.
Do you mind if I keep this spore? To study it at least.
Sure. That I mean, if it's gonna be helpful, then yeah.
It'll help us prepare for what we might be facing.
Yes, I agree. I think that would be best for everyone to know.
Thank you both again.
Of course.
Yeah, one last thing we can check off our list of slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna kind of like as she puts it down to one side and she looks at each of you again. She's gonna look at she'll look down at Smokey and she'll kind of tilt her head a little bit. You're using an unbound playground. It's quite brave of you.
Could have fooled me. Was unbound. He's very loyal to her.
Well, yeah.
Well, yes,
Suppose.
there's a difference between loyalty and how to phrase it in a way that doesn't sound like indentured servitude. Winning the allegiance of an elemental creature.
Wow.
It's true.
That's how did you? She's gonna like sit there again, being like, "How did this happen again? Didn't he just kind of start following you?"
We share a love of fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Kind of pats his head.
I'm not sure the circumstances with which you discovered him, but yes, if you have an affinity for fire, he probably senses a kinship.
Mm-hmm. We seem to understand each other well without needing many words.
Should you ever wish the added security of binding him, I will be able to teach you the ritual required.
That's good to know.
She kind of looks at Smokey to see what he thinks.
Smokey is sitting, like, looking between the two of you. Not a clue what's going on right now.
Like,
His
not
tail
behind
is
those
just
eyes.
wagging. Yeah, his tail is wagging because he's getting attention, but he hasn't got a clue what's happening right now.
Oh my gosh.
Shelvo kind of looks at him and says, "It wouldn't hurt to at least have the knowledge of the ritual. Just in case." He is a fire dog.
Very well. She'll go back to where she pulled the map from, and she'll kind of rummage through for like a blank scroll, and she'll take it out, and then you'll see her pull like a twig off of her staff, and just immediately start writing it. And she will be detailing basically the ritual.
Okay.
It is effectively like a modified Find Familiar, where you are binding an elemental creature to your energies instead of like a familiar.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's a few extra steps, but she shows you how to do it. It's similarly to Find Familiar. Like you can cast it as a ritual, so there's no cost component to it.
Okay.
She does tell you that obviously the main ingredient for the ritual is going to be like you can kind of ignore the incense and the herbs because he's a blaze hound, so he will respond better to the energies in the charcoal rather than
Yeah.
everything else.
That works. I'm glad we keep these around.
Yeah, for real.
Just in case he needs a little more. She's like, I'm gonna do research.
Well, yeah. If there's nothing else,
Yeah, I think that was pretty much what we needed. do, and we even got more from it, so that's great.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like we
So
really killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna start researching that up now.
All right. I'll kind of look at Chalfo and be like, "Is there anything else we need to do before we meet up with the guys?
We have to do everything.
Yeah, right.
Just get it all done."
Get it all done now. I don't think
guys
so.
got
I
this.
know that we need to yell at Glisso at some point, but other than that, it's
That's later.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like all the way up in
He's all the way out
You're
there.
nowhere
Yeah.
near him. I cannot wait until you guys meet him though. I'm so excited.
I am too. Dude's got a
Oh
pretty slick name.
no.
It's kind of spooky when the DM's excited.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
don't do
it's-
me like this.
Listen,
You guys have had 2 basically shopping episodes in a row, alright? Let me have this.
very true. We have
Yeah.
definitely been getting our to-do list done.
Oh my
fairly
gosh, yeah, we're knocking it out.
Ugh. Alright, so while you two think there's anything else, Dadia, why don't you go ahead and roll Smith's tools, we'll say 4 times?
Okay.
You're
Hey,
right,
hey,
I'm gonna have to jump all of them as well.
yep. Hey, Jonah. Hey, Jonah.
What? Yes. What?
Can I have some inspiration, please?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let me just find. I can't.
Alright, so 4 of them?
Okay. I'll think about this later. What are you doing right now? Just walk me through the process.
Go through the process. Okay, here, let me roll these, and then I'll tell you what each of them is doing.
What the
Oh lord.
dude,
Good lord.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
friend?
Oh my goodness.
Well, I was going to inspire him.
Oh, did I get a double nat 1
You
there?
got a
Yep.
double nat 1.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
so
Wow.
the first set of rolls is me working on getting a lot of the actual steel semi-formed, and then I've also been making an alloy of steel and the from the teeth of the behemoth that we fought before, which I've melt all that down and alloy it together and then pour it across a set of molds. Yes, okay. The second one, which takes me the longest, is I decided to take a break from that and work on Shalfel's robe, which I don't work on that kind of stuff very often, so that takes me a long time.
makes a lot of sense.
The third one, I'm back to working on my armor, let's say getting the actual leather work done on mine, and then the fourth one, I'm like trying to put the final touches on everything, I'm guessing.
Alright. It is mostly slow going.
Yeah.
Just in general. You kind of lose a lot of the steel you had spare already.
Yep.
So you're kind of topping it up with the rest, which is I accounted for extras when I
Chainmail. Goodbye short swords.
yeah. So you've used all those up. You've paid for the extra steel, and you're kind of getting started.
Yep.
The cloth again, I accounted for spares for the sake of waste.
I figured as much.
But you are struggling to even get started on that.
Yeah.
Like, you have basically all of the bits you want to put together, but have no idea like how to combine them in a way that's actually gonna work.
Aww.
When it comes to like leathering up your armor, that's something you've tried plenty of times before. You know exactly what you're doing there. You're able to kind of get that process going. And because of the setback with Xiaofel's armor, not Xiaofel's robe, sorry, you don't manage to get your chain, your backplate finished today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we still just on day 1 here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we're fine then. Okay.
So you're able to kind of get it going, but eventually, like the smithy has to close.
Yep.
Close, and your stuff is kind of put on the resting bench for them to stay.
Thanks for the help, Jonah. I feel that, honestly, if things go well, I might be able to finish this tomorrow, which will be a day ahead of my own brain schedule.
I also completely forgot as well. Yeah, you need to pay the £50 forge fee as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Where's the group money at? We were at 1340, so we're down to 1290.
You got it.
Awesome.
I love that Dadier's our big spender. It's great.
You know, seriously.
He's like a dad getting in a what's it called? Not a Costco, but
I mean, I
A
am
Home
making
Depot.
things.
I am making stuff that's useful for people.
Yeah, I know.
It's working.
Oh yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
for
just
In a
so funny,
DIY
like
store.
none of us are like,
like exactly a big hardware store or
Yeah.
something.
yeah, Home Depot or something like that.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, basically.
I'd get lost.
Oh, time for rest. We shall continue tomorrow.
On our way
Um,
back, we would grab some potions, just some health.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright, so how many of what and what strength do you want?
What have we been running with? The greater?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't forget, we do also have 2 each of those, like, teal battle potions,
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we
those
got
are
those things back
circumstantial.
then.
which
yeah,
were,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
in my opinion, excellent.
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can just get like 3. I can keep 1 or 2 on me for safety precautions. And then you guys hold on. Since we have the others. Or how many do we have right now? None?
I have 1 or 2. I think I have 1. Teal potion. I have 2 teal potions. I have 2 of them, and I think we're at 4.
Yeah. How much would 3 be total then?
Would be
Two as
great.
well.
Greater healing potions.
Yes.
3 of them would be 600 gold.
Oh, I could feel the pain.
Yeah, just a little bit. It was
Cut me a little bit.
oh my. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe panic. Anywho, let's not. You know,
Yes,
let's hold off on that. We'll
Yeah,
just-
we can hold. We could hold. I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
we
some
can
lying
figure
around
something
somewhere or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, we can loot something at somewhere at some point.
Yeah.
Can't spend money if you're dead. There's no point in forcing it.
Now listen, it's not hoarding, it's
Listen.
saving.
Yeah.
Phrasing, Davier. Phrasing.
I'm working on it.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
I don't know. I guess we would probably head back to what? The forge to like check and see if they're there.
Yeah, you
Guess
guys will
so,
probably
yeah.
be done before Davier, so you can head back over there.
Okay.
And then it's up to you guys
Oh.
where you want to go after that.
Oh, right on time. Day is almost done.
Oh, yep, sorry, we're just doing a little bit of cleanup.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. I think I have like 1, maybe a day and a half left.
Nice.
Oh. So you're ahead of schedule.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Killing it.
Good, because as your great boss, Dadia, but smithing's not for me.
Jonah, you just need to build up some muscle. And
I have some. I have some muscles, but you know, just enough for just enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did send off to go deal with the bioluminescent spores. So that should be taken care of. At least studied. I did have to let the representative here keep the spore
Our slow
sample that we had, so that she can study and let the others know what they're going up against.
Oh, that's great. Oh, it's okay if she keeps it. I mean, for once, we don't have to do this ourselves, so that's good.
Agreed. And they seem to know already a decent amount. She was already rattling off things that we had to, identify and read on. So
Finally.
it's great, right?
Mhm.
What you guys? What time is it outside? Is it getting dark? Evening?
Yeah, it was already kind of later on when you guys were getting like the video's been going for a few hours, so we're talking like 10, 11 p.m.
Oof. Think
Oh,
Alright.
it's late. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are gonna have to go get some rest.
Yep.
I do, in fact, desire sleep. We should find a place to rest. Oh, and
Same as last
Shelfel,
time.
I assume so. Shelfel, I'll need your help tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon at the forge.
Phyllis nods vigorously and says, "I'm looking forward to it."
Yeah, we can just go right back to the inn that we've been kind of frequenting. So we just do that.
All right. So you guys can each pay your gold for the night.
Okay, I'll pull it
How much
from
is
the
that?
group.
Well, how much?
1 gold each.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, we'll
That's
just
pretty
pull it from
good.
the
Yeah,
group
we
thing.
got that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's
I
12.
am already like
now.
taking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have the money.
Yep.
You over here sticking your hand into my pocket?
Right in the pocket.
Right in the pocket.
Right in my
No,
pocket.
no hesitation.
All right, fine. Here, you can take it back.
Dad?
I think we're done with it.
She just takes it. She's like, "Wow, this is quite light, but it's for the better." This all works very well. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. And you guys gonna retire for the
Um,
night?
Jonah's gonna pretend that he's retiring for the night, but I have something else to do actually.
Excellent.
He's going down to the kitty cat club.
Scandalous. I'm just gonna go do the usual sentry stuff that I always do.
Yeah, it's gonna be even harder to sneak away, Jonah. Now that Dove's back.
Ah, damn it. Um,
If
Gonna have
you're
to roll
gonna
against herself.
sneak or make it obvious, I'm not gonna like stop you, but
I guess I would know this, so I would.
yeah.
This time I'm actually gonna try and sneak. So I would do this as we are kind of preparing for the night. So before we are, I'm entering my room and I'm coming out like immediately after, like, oh, I forgot something. But what Jonah will do is like I'm gonna leave my bag of holding there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna leave most of my stuff. I'll just take basic, the basics. So I'll take the wooden spoons. And I think I have enough. No, I don't have enough fruit. Okay, that's fine. And I'll take a teal potion as well,
Okay.
Oh,
and the pipes of hunting, and the rope of climbing.
Oh my gosh.
Where?
Wooden spoons, a teal potion, rope of climbing, and pipes of haunting. This is a
Let's-
side quest and a half.
uh,
What a fun amalgamation of that.
No, it's
Yeah.
the part where we find out that Jonah's secretly been like a phantom thief the entire time.
Oh my
Eh?
gosh.
He's been taking all our stuff. I'm just kidding.
That's how we got all
Yeah,
this
all
money.
along it was me. It was me.
It was you.
Oh, and the trinket, of course. Well, actually, once I'm out of the inn, was my flute.
Oh, the trinket, right.
Sorry, I
Um,
distracted you earlier.
The flute is currently from you there, that direction.
I'm gonna walk there.
Okay.
And keep tracking the flute until it's getting close.
Yeah, you would see like whilst you're walking that there's a lot more patrols going on.
Mhm.
So like there's a lot of like guards on the walls and even because you're gonna like go through this gate to get into this portion of town to like get into this area kind of thing.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of eyes on you. But you are able to you'll be able to follow the flute, and it leads you right in the middle here,
Great.
right there. And it's doing that thing where like you take a step and it spins around, you take another step and it spins back around. So like it's
Mhm.
right, it's you're basically right on top of it.
On top, so it's underground.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. It's underground. I'm I'm gonna look around for any underground entrance.
Make me an investigation roll.
Okay.
Your investigation is higher, right? Isn't it?
It's +3.
Yeah. I just did you always like to ask an investigation, so I was going to say perception, but like if you'd rather roll investigation.
Perception is higher, so I wouldn't mind perception, but
Oh, you can roll perception then. I
sure.
always thought your investigation was higher.
No,
Okay.
I'm wiser than I'm smarter.
So you look around and there doesn't appear to be any underground entrances, but you do notice on the side of one of the houses, like on a corner, is a shovel, and it's very clearly
Mhm.
been left out.
Oh, damn it. That actually facilitates things. Yeah, no, I'm gonna grab that shovel. Wait,
Okay.
wait. Just checking with the with the trinket. By moving it around the spots, kind of up and down, do I get the sense that it's with the angle and stuff that it's deep underground, or not at all?
Not at all. The ground seems to be like quite compact and quite like tough, but the flute itself isn't that far underground.
Okay. And what the fluid is, the ground, is it stone or pavement?
It's compacted dirt more on this part of town.
Yeah, no, screw this. I'm going to I'm going to dig.
With your hands?
Mm,
Or with the
yes,
shovel?
well, I'll start with my hands first.
It's going to be very kind of slow going. Like, you'll be able to make progress, like, taking out
Okay.
clumps of the dirt. But it is going to be slow. But you can do it with just your hands.
No, I'll use the shovel. Never mind. And well, first of all, does the shovel look like it has been used recently?
Uh, yeah, it maybe not recent, but it looks well worn. Like, it's been used a lot in the past.
Okay, I'm going to take the shovel and dig.
Alright. And with the shovel, it is a lot quicker. Like it takes you again a little bit just to get going, but once you break the initial harder layer of ground, um, you're able to take out a few clumps, a few big clumps, and you see that the flute just kind of sticking up from the ground.
Mine.
And you're grabbing it.
All right, I have my flute back.
Can you
I'm
make me
satisfied.
can you make me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Oh
Yes,
no.
I can.
Oh.
I am not very smart.
So you grab the flute, and how is best to explain this? So you feel you try and pull it out, and it doesn't move out. And instead, you feel yourself being pulled into it, but your your body doesn't move. It's your kind of, I suppose, your soul that feels itself being pulled into the flute. And all of a sudden, you are looking up at yourself. Your body, your face is completely blank. Your eyes have no pupils in them. They're just white circles.
Shit.
And you're just looking up at yourself as a figure approaches you from behind.
Approaches what I see. I mean,
Yeah, so
approaching
you're
my
looking,
body. Okay.
yeah, yes. So you see it approaching your body, and like pulling the scruff of your neck up, and the flute comes out in your hand. So you are being picked up by yourself, and the figure
What?
turns you back and starts walking you back through town.
So, wait. So when you say walking you, does that mean just my body?
Yeah, so you're in the flute, and
Oh, okay.
your
I'm in the
body is
Oh
flute.
and your
no.
body is holding the flute, and so and it's guiding your body, like it's pushing you along, guiding you. So you kind of see yourself walking through town.
I'm in the flute and my body is walking my soul.
Yes.
Oh man.
Okay. And there is someone and there is a figure you said walking with my
Yes.
body?
They
Okay.
are staying like out of sight, but like you can see the shadow of them looming over you. And again, you're like walking through the city. The guards are looking at you, but for whatever reason, they're not like commenting or they're not saying anything. They like look,
Oh, oh.
and and for whatever reason, they continue on their patrols and they let you and this figure pass.
I mean, yeah, because they don't see me because I'm in the flute, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, I'm assuming I can talk because I would definitely.
Nope, you are a flute.
I am a flute with
You
hearing and senses. Okay.
you have
Can he
yeah.
toot like a flute?
Only if someone blows on it.
Oh.
Oh. I was
Can someone
like,
blow me,
like,
please?
There it
Please
was.
fire them bigger first.
Can I, if I focus and try and subtle spell something, can I look at the figure and subtle spell? I don't know. Can I subtle spell a shatter? No, no, no. A command.
Uh, yes.
nice.
Yes. Because subtle spell, you don't have a somatic or verbal component.
Yes. Well, actually, no. I don't want. I don't want no
Wait.
commands because.
Yeah.
Uh. Oh man. I'm gonna do a catapult on the figure with something. I'm gonna subtle spell a catapult.
Okay. Interesting.
And can I? No, not right now. I'm just gonna subtle spell a catapult. Oh, but am I actually getting back to the tavern?
That depends on whether you subtle spell a catapult.
I would have done it. I would have done it sooner, probably.
Yeah. Um, all right. So, dex saving throw.
Yeah, for the figure.
Yeah. What's the DC?
16.
All right, that is a fail.
Okay. Oh,
so what
awesome.
So what is it? It's 3d8.
Well, yeah, I'll say I cast it at. Can I say that I cast it at second level? Sorry, just
Yeah, sure.
because this is kind of an emergency. Okay. That's not a lot. Oh no, 15. Yeah, that's not a lot.
15's not bad. 15's not bad. So um what is it you're throwing? Like a stone?
A bottle, an empty
bottle.
bottle that's been laying there. A bottle. Yeah.
Okay. The bottle kind of goes flying at the figure, and as it hits them, they kind of let out a gasp in pain. Again, you can't hear it, but they do. They react to the pain. And you feel this sharp, piercing sensation. It feels like it's like a phantom pain of having something sticking into your back. As the figure is like clawing into the back of your body, but you feel all of it. I need to look up what the damage of this spell is. I need to remember what the name of the spell is. The hell? That's it, yeah. No. Okay. No, it's not that one. Yeah, there it is. You take
Oh no.
10 points of. No, you don't. Sorry. Take that back. You feel like
Oh.
you are about to take like you feel this sharp pain coming from the area where your back is, but like it kind of runs up your nerves to your head, and it starts to ache in there. But then you kind of feel it dullen and lessen a little bit. So instead of 10, you're taking 5 points of psychic damage.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
And at this point, like the figure kind of pushes your body further ahead of them. So you kind of it like stumbles, but just flat-footed across the ground.
Oh,
And
the
it
they fall? No, they just.
no, they're just like kind of to put some space between you. They're like
Okay.
pushing your body. Your body stumbles like down. So like you say you did the catapult here, like you
Yeah.
stumble to like that point. Would you do anything else? Because if technically this would be your turn.
Okay. Where are we going? Just.
In the direction of the tavern, the inn.
Okay. If we are getting closer to the tavern, I'm not gonna do anything just yet. Except, can I try and see what the figure looks like?
No, because you are a flute. You
So
can't
I
look
can't.
around. You
So
can see like in the direct direction that you are being pointed in. Like you
Okay.
can't look around to perceive things.
Okay, so I can't see them anymore.
No, no.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if
I'll.
you're not doing anything else, you will
Not right
feel
now.
after a couple of seconds, you will feel the push once again, and your body will start moving. But this time, you don't see anything. Like you don't see the figure behind your body,
Yes. Okay.
and you are led to the tavern. The door swings open. You are pushed inside.
I'm gonna. Okay. Can I do something now?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna cast a thunder wave in the middle of nowhere, just to make some noise.
No, not again.
Let's go.
Wake
Oh,
up!
God.
Oh,
No,
Right.
but I don't. I want to make sure there's nobody in the area of the spell.
15-foot cube.
If it's right
Honestly,
in front of me,
The
I'm
loudest whistle.
just thinking about the upwards direction.
or
Hmm.
because I can't see upwards.
Yeah,
So
like
Hmm.
basically, there's nobody directly in front of you. There's nobody in the room beside you. It's whether or not there's someone who's like 15 feet upwards.
man,
That's the only
uh,
thing I don't know.
if I hear, no, I can't hear anything, right?
Nope.
I just can barely see. If I'm not sure there aren't anybody in the area of the spell, I'm not gonna cast it. I mean, I guess we'll go. What? Why is it taking? Why are they taking me back to the tavern? Okay, I'm not gonna do it just yet.
Yeah. All right. Then you are pushed inside. The door is closed behind you. And Dove,
Mm-hmm.
you would hear the frantic tingling of a bell
Oh, what? The...
coming from downstairs in the tavern.
Yeah, I'll kind of shift out of Senshi and I'll be like, I don't remember seeing a bell anywhere. I'll just kind of, unless it was like the doorbell, like tingling when you open and close it.
No, this is like one of those little like, kind of hand bells, but being rung like quite frantically.
Oh, okay, yeah. She'll
Um,
get
they,
downstairs being like, "What? Hello?"
Dadier and Shalfel, you would hear it go off because the spell literally does wake you up. You would hear it go off,
Oh.
but Dove is obviously she's already awake and outside, so she's able to run down first.
Yeah, I do
Do I
that.
see?
You see Dove, yeah, running
Uh,
at the
And
body.
then, do I
Okay.
just see Jonah standing there?
You see Jonah just standing there with no pupils in his eyes.
I will
Can I
not.
throw? Can I
Go
throw
on.
minor illusion with subtle spell again?
I believe so. Let me just double check.
Oh
Minor
no, it has
illusion.
it has material component, but
Ah,
I
then
am the
go then.
material component, so I don't know.
No, you don't have access to the fleece as a flute, so no, you can't minor
Okay.
illusion.
I'll
Hmm.
I'll kind of like grab his shoulders, being like, "What is going on? Wait, where? When did you leave? What are you doing? Why do you have your flute in your hand?" And I'm like, kind of like, I'll put like my hand on his face, like being like, "Where? Why aren't you? Hello?" And I'm kind of like smacking a little bit, like, "Hello?
Oh.
Uh, can okay, well." And I'll kind of like start to go forward as if like, okay, let's go get the others. Like, do you not follow, or do you? Is this just like a? Is this a
If,
standstill, or?
if you leave, if you don't like pull him along with you,
Yeah.
he will just stand there.
Okay. I'll kind of like walk back and being like, this isn't okay. So I'm going to, I guess, yeah, grab your hand and bring you upstairs. And being like, do you walk? Okay, you're walking. Okay.
um,
I'll
Someone's
kind of
just
like also move.
walking.
Yes.
All right.
I'll-
Who set up the alarm spell? I'm awake.
Dove,
Mhm.
Jonah will trip over the first stair that you pull him to.
Oh, okay. All right.
There will be absolutely no reaction from his body.
Okay.
Jonah, you feel the impact as your body
Oh.
Oh
hits the
no.
That's
stairs.
nasty.
I
No stub.
probably would have tried to catch. Can I roll to catch since I'm already like being really cautious?
Um. Yes. What would that be?
Would that be
Is it
athletics?
Athletics. Yeah.
Or yeah, acrobatics. I don't know if you want to get crazy with it.
Okay, just like a 10.
Yeah, you're able to like grab it and stop his face from like planting into the stairs, but like it's one of those where
Oh,
like
crap.
his shin hits the stair, his
Oh.
leg's gonna buckle, and like
Oh,
you'll hit there, and then that's at the point you're able to grab it before
Oh,
like he
man.
face plants fully.
jeez.
Ooh.
So Joan,
What?
it's slightly more of like your leg just feels very messed up.
What the? Okay. I'm sorry to do this, and I kind of just sort of like go in front and I like lean him onto my back as if I'm trying to like do like a full pickup. I'm like, okay, sorry, I don't know what's going on.
And Dadia, you would appear at the top of the stairs, seeing Dove giving Jonah a piggyback upstairs.
All right. Who set up the alarm spell?
I don't know, but we have a problem.
Alpha would
Is he
come out in
drunk?
just her cloak with her dagger, and that's it. And she's got Smokey next to her, like ready to go.
I was
What's
going,
going on?
Like, he was just, I don't know. There was like a bell going off, and I went downstairs, and then he was just standing at the front door, but he's non-responsive. There's nothing in his eyes, and he's like death gripping the flute. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even try and touch the flute to be honest, but he's holding it, so I guess it's
I
fine.
assume
But he's
we
not
should
here.
probably not touch it. Shalfel would probably pipe in and say we should not touch anything that he may have that's magical of any kind if he's acting like this. I assume she would be kind of familiar with what is going on right now, or at least recognize that it's magical in nature.
It's definitely magical in nature, yeah.
And
Oh.
Jonah having no pupils in his eyes is the biggest giveaway.
yeah.
Can I grab the flute?
You can grab the flute.
Oh gosh.
I'm just gonna be like, didn't Shalfel just say
Yeah.
not to?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
going
wait,
to.
just before it does
Don't
that,
think of a pink elephant.
can I solo spell prestidigitation to cast
Yes.
on the flute, like very with a maybe with a little pop sound? I don't know how prestidigitation can do.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just check something. Okay, yes, because it doesn't say you have to be able to see it. Because you obviously you can't see the flute, you are the flute. So yeah, you can make a symbol appear on the flute. Is it the cage still?
A cage, but with a rabbit inside.
Oh, see, it is him. All right, let's grab this.
No, hang on. And I'll kind of
Oh.
like twist like Jonah's body like in a opposite direction. Like, stop. Wait.
I would not
Look,
touch.
it's
I know it's
his
tempting.
symbol.
Wait.
Oh, fine.
And like Dove's gonna get really stern for a sec.
All right, well, you two look at that. I'm gonna make sure there's nobody downstairs because I didn't set up that alarm, and I
I didn't either.
don't think any of you did.
When did he even leave?
I don't
I
know.
didn't even hear him leave, and I'm meditating halfway.
Let me check downstairs. I'm gonna
So
head downstairs.
I'm gonna go take him to, I guess, his bed, and I'll kind of just like back up and just do like a plop so he's like sitting. I'll just like turn and like like crouch staring like.
Shalfel's
there
gonna
was a
grab
rabbit
his limp
cage.
arm.
Yeah.
She'll grab
I'm
his
just doing
arm
my
that's
second
holding the
arm.
flute and kind of study the flute closely if she can. Can I recognize anything on this flute that might be indicative of what it is or what it's doing to him?
No, the only thing that's weird about it's just a normal flute. The only
Ah.
thing that's weird about it is the mark of the rabbit in the cage. In it. You like you don't know if it's ever been there because the phrasing is not is unavoidable. I'm sorry. You've never been that close to Jonah's flute.
No, that's fair.
You really did.
We were married
try.
once. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Just kidding.
Knowing that
You're right, no.
he's had a
Fair
mark on
enough.
it beforehand is not something that you're aware of. However, it's the only thing that makes it stand out from different from a flute.
Mm.
I am sorry, chat. I
Good.
couldn't not do it.
You're making my chat give like the eyebrows of like stop.
Just blow on Jonas'
Well,
flute. It's fine.
Perfect,
Oh,
perfect.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Well, in that
I'm
case,
just gonna,
she
like,
yeah.
widen the eyes with the fingers, like looking like I don't see anything. What is this?
crap,
Is
there's
this
already
like a
been one.
spell cast? What is this? I don't understand this.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of drop his arm once she's like, okay, that's not helping. Can I whip the helmet out and see if I get anything from him?
You can, and it is completely head empty, no thoughts.
Yep, she's gonna take the helmet off and be like, that's kind of what I thought. I don't think he's in there.
So
Then,
you said. Go on.
no, go ahead first. I'm gonna just run write it down.
Okay.
You can.
I was gonna be like, Shuffle, you said not to touch the flute. What if we like shake it out of his hand so that it naturally gets out of his
That
hand?
might work.
Do you think? I don't remember him with a flute yesterday,
Me either.
but this is the one that.
We found it a while back though, didn't we? With him?
Yeah,
Or he did.
I mean, this is the one we've seen. I don't recognize the stuff that's on it, but like, I mean, I'll kind of like take his hand and be like, should I just kind of shake it? Like, do I just try and make it
She's
fall
gonna
out of his
say,
hand?
yeah, I think you'd be the best one out of the two of us to do it, if any.
I guess.
See if we can get it out of his hand. He's got a death grip on it.
Yeah, I do that.
So you're trying to shake. Roll me a strength check.
Okay, yeah, because I'm grabbing like halfway up the forearm, and I'm just gonna. Strength. You said strength.
Just a strength check. Yeah.
Oh, strength.
And as you're doing that, as you're trying to shake it out, which the
Landed on it.
set right in. You will see the marks on the ground appear: the rabbit, the cage, and the flute.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Dadia, you
Mhm.
would find by the door of the tavern on the inside the remains of the alarm component. So the little bell and the silver wire, just kind of tucked right in the corner of the doorway.
Oh. And there's nobody else inside this place is woken up, right?
Nope, just you three.
Interesting. Can I peek outside the door? Like poke my head out, look both ways down the road.
Yeah. There's nobody. There's like, depending on how long you watch, you'll see maybe the occasional guard patrol,
Mm,
but no one's suspicious in the streets.
weird. All right, I'll collect the evidence and head back up to the others.
Yeah. And you
Alright.
arrive to see Dove incredibly limply shaking Jonah's arm.
I'm like,
You
I'm
need to be-
sorry. I don't know. I don't want to be too like. I don't want a death grip. I'm trying
Here.
to be soft.
Here, let me do it.
Understood.
Let me do it.
Don't touch the flute.
I won't touch the flute. I'll just shake his arm until it falls off.
Okay.
His-
No, not the.
I'll just break his wrist.
So I was gonna like, don't.
Here.
Um,
Thelthel's gonna wrap her arms into her cloak and hypocritically grab hold of the flute and try to yank from Jonah if she can.
Because you have the coverage. Yep.
Hey, Shalfel, can I have a
Damn it.
intelligence saving throw from you, please?
Rose. Oh, let's see.
Uh,
How smart can we
And
be?
she's
Oh, B.
Ugh.
That's a religion.
Oh wait, that was religion. My bad. That was my bad. Dyslexia
you're
at its
grabbing
best.
it with the cloak.
Yes.
No, okay.
Okay. What was I rolling? That threw me
Intelligence
completely.
save.
Intelligence. Okay,
saving
I.
throw.
What?
Thank
I don't
you.
know how you got to
Oh
roll.
Lord.
Oh man.
What's wrong with me? Man.
And you see Dove and Davia. Shalfel just reaches out and tries to grab the flute, and as soon as she does, immediately eyes white, pure
Is she-
white.
Oh, does she not have a bonus for intelligence saves? Because she didn't roll as a save; she just rolled it as a ability.
Oh shit. Oh, you're right. I did roll it as an ability.
Sorcerer.
I don't
Is
remember. That's why I'm
intelligence,
asking.
Constitution and charisma.
Oh,
Yep.
Sag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
And you're like, wait, no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
oh.
All right. All right.
So
All right, well,
You
you
hold
know
on
the
to
coverage
Jonah.
doesn't work.
I'll pull Shofel off.
Okay, I'll kind of like, I guess, sit next to Jonah and just sort of like hold around
Aw.
like the chest, like, okay, I've got him.
All right. All right.
Okay, and then you pull
Oh, we're in the
Shuffle.
friggin'
Shuffle.
flutorium over here.
I'm gonna just kind of like grab Shelfel's wrists that are onto the thing. Be like,
Oh, whoops, you did
all
it.
right,
Never mind.
pull.
I'm just holding. You pull, I'm sitting.
Okay, fine. What do I roll?
You're trying to pull them apart.
Yes.
Yeah, like
because
from
I
the
mean,
flute
like
does the
one of
base.
them's got to let
Athletics, yeah.
go. Athletics.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Can I use
Counter offer.
Giant's Might to get advantage?
Mm.
Do you have to go big for Giant's Might?
I don't. If I'm in a space where I can't fit as large, then I will not grow,
And you still get the benefit, or do you get a
and I
benefit
still get the
while, like,
benefits. I still get the benefits.
then yeah, there's no reason not to.
Cool. I'm gonna do that so I have advantage, and then I will attempt to pull them apart.
Alright, you pull, and it's there is a considerable amount of resistance
Right.
from them, but
Oh, that was a
like
19, wasn't it? Nice.
eventually, like it's one of those where their hands are just slowly sliding off the flute. The
Right.
more that you pull, you're not actually pulling them apart at all. It's just that the flute itself doesn't have the friction for it.
Right.
And eventually, like, you're pulling Shalfel?
Yes.
Yeah, so Shalfel's hands would come off of the flute.
Cool.
There's no change in her condition.
Well, shit.
And
Yes.
Shalfel and Jonah, you are still where you see yourselves and can't actually talk to each other.
Uh-huh. I was gonna say, like, what are the
Mm.
rules of the flutorium here we're in?
Yeah, now you two are both in there together.
Just chilling.
Oh, no.
Mm.
All right. Hi. I've
Where are we?
I don't know. Well, you should be able to see that. We are in the flute.
Oh, I think I got that for sure. I knew I shouldn't have touched it. I just thought, with a cloak it would be fine. It was worth a shot.
I don't have. Okay, can you cast anything from the outside? I mean, can you cast anything here?
Maybe. Let's see, what would be the least damaging thing?
I'm assuming, Philip, I couldn't cast anything here in that space because I didn't know I was actually in that space.
I mean, you can, but again, you're kind of at the same restrictions of material
Oh.
components, but you can do verbal and somatic in here.
But can I move in this space? Can I?
You can, but you are stood
I'm
on